watching. He made an absolute meal of it. Oh, lovely start.
Yeah, I suppose I've been yelled at enough in the field by bowlers. Oh, that's nipped a little. Just a little. Round the wicket, angle in and straighten. It's a good delivery.
Yeah, I almost thought that was a nice little leave the bat on the inside, but little nip.
Right!
It's got a good feel to it, this game. The intensity's been there throughout the first innings.
Yeah, you've got to be on your toes here in the field too. And you've got to stay ahead of it because Canterbury now, they haven't got away to a rollicking start. Might just be a little bit of frustration. Maybe someone tries something a bit different, does something a bit stupid.
No one at fine leg. We've got a deep square. If he steps across and does that, but can't quite beat the short fielder or get good timing.
That's the middle one.
Well, before this match, Chad Bowes is sitting at the top of the tree for the Canterbury Players, 146 runs to his name. Boyle in close second with 137, so they need him to keep going. They need him to stand tall here.
Ball, Randy! Ball, Randy!
Mark, there's a few dots and a few singles. It's all building pressure. It's a fast game. They can't keep this up for too long. Last ball. And he's closed out another good over. Just one from it. You wouldn't read about it in the power play. The Kings, 6 for none.
Invest, save, and spend with Trading 212, the all-in-one wealth-building app. Buy stocks and ETFs with zero commission. Quick start with ready-made pies or deep dive and build your own portfolio. Grow your savings with 4.9% interest in our cash ISA. Spend with a free debit card and earn 0.5% cash back. Get the Trading 212 app and start building wealth today.
We're back and the bank looks fantastic, comforting. And Rigger, when was the last time you sat on the bank as a fan?
To tell you the truth, it'd be 1989 in my first year at Waikato University. And I went and watched the Black Cats at Seddon Park.
Well, there were no rules in those days.
One down here, boys.
Yeah, I was with my girlfriend at the time, and I was playing for Auckland. And Willie Watson was down at far leg, and I was trying to wave at Willie and sort of look all because I know Willie Watson. And he left me hanging in front of my girlfriend. Never forgotten it. Never really got over it.
How did that relationship end?
Well, we went into the ground as partners and we left separate. I think she left for someone else.
It was Willie.
Probably Willie.
Oh, misfield. They won't get the full assortment, but Runs all the same.
Beautiful link. Tony Finlay.
Yeah, they just need to get something going, don't they? One of these players needs to, and Bose is probably the key, needs to get on a bit of a heater if he can. Chasing a big total like this, you can just sense players gripping the bat too tight, desperately wanting to get away to a good one and just not finding the middle of the bat.
Yeah. And now they're swinging for the fence and hoping they connect. It's tough when you're up against it. Young Toby Finlay charging in now. His old man used to play for the Stags, Craig. Yep.
Oh, here's a good bowler. Heavy ball, medium pacer, I think. Yeah.
Shot. Timing. A much needed boundary.
Yeah, that's what it needs. Just something to get going. One out of the middle of the bat. Finlay needs to be careful now. He can't bowl that ball that Bose can stand and meet on the top of the bounce.
Got to take on the youngster. Just his fourth T20 at 21 years old. Got to keep coming at him.
Really good adjustment. Got it fuller, got it straighter.
Had a little bit more to that one, didn't it?
Yeah, and he got a little pat on the backside too from the keeper because it was good hitty stuff from a young cricketer.
Hit the stickers nicely. Right, last ball. Stags on top. Another big heave-ho with no result. It's 13 without loss. Randall back into the attack. A superb first over, just the one from it. We're lucky enough to be joined by the skip, Tommy Bruce. Tommy, lovely 50. You must be happy with the target and the start so far.
Yeah, it didn't feel like the best knock, to be honest, today. I was just trying to overhit everything, to be honest. So, but yeah, no, it's been nice to score some runs, and obviously 190 today here seems like a good score on the surface. Nice day, no.
Yeah, it's a good start. You would have learned from how the Canterbury side bowled at you guys in terms of the lengths they bowled. What was your message to your bowlers?
Yeah, I think the hardest here was just banging a length. The extra bounce was sort of involved. I reckon Toby can sit on the ring if he's only looking lead side.
Yeah, cool.
Toby, just sit on the ring. And obviously the changes of paces into the wicket, even though it was a little bit predictable, it was still really hard to get a hold of. So that was the key message here. By that length there, you felt like you could hit it, but it just would splice here, or it would just hit the inside edge or the outside edge. So yeah, very simple tonight, hopefully.
Yeah,
Just
and when
feels like
you've
it's a
got a
tough
good
length.
total, yeah, when you got a good total on the board, is it easier to just keep things really simple?
Yeah, it's always nice. It's when they start to get going. That's when it becomes a bit more of a challenge as skipper, but hopefully we can get a pole here and catch it. Yep, yours then.
It's high and mighty, but it's not far. Pressure builds, and Latham goes.
Yeah, maybe there's just a little bit of extra bounce, maybe hitting high on the bat. that Tom Bruce was talking about. It's into that hard length, trying to go down the ground, just got too much elevation underneath it, and a simple catch. Tom Latham just couldn't get started, so he has to go for 4. It's 16 for 1.
Oliver's Travels specialise in unforgettable holidays. Stays you'll still be talking about years later. They do it by going against the ordinary, hand-picking only the most exceptional luxury homes, so you can find a villa that's as unique as you are. A house that feels like home, but also a million miles from it. For the holiday you simply won't forget, search Oliver's Travels.
Off stop. Thank you. Halfway in the over.
Matt Boyle to join Bowes at the crease. His maiden 50 the other day, 81 of them. A brilliant knock. Needs that again tonight. Oof. Hard to get runs against that one.
Yeah, that's a bit of a greeting. Look at this. This is wow. That's the into the wicket. This is the what Tom Bruce I think was talking about. Maybe just holding, bouncing a little bit more than Latham was expecting, and up it went. So Tom, you're hitting the right lengths. You're getting it right.
Yeah, it's always pleasing, eh? You can talk about it and have all the right plans, but until the boys execute, doesn't mean nothing. And so far, it's been a good start.
Get down there. Get down. How are those bones feeling at the moment, Brucey? A bit creaky there.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Had a wee bit of a side strain, I think, after that first game. This first T20, and that was actually when I was wearing the vest as well, so I'm wearing it tonight, so hopefully it doesn't flare up again. But yeah, nah, body's feeling good other than that.
Well, your body's scoring plenty of runs, so that's good. Last ball of the over.
Down, Clarkie.
Got onto it.
Nice work.
Good fielding from Clarkie on the fence.
Listen, good.
Stags are on top. It's 18 for the loss of 1 wicket. Cheers, Brucey. Appreciate your time, mate. We'll come back to you shortly.
Cheers, guys.
It's gone through absolutely everyone.
Was Canterbury batting on a different pitch? That is a drop-in. Did they bring one out from out the back in the break?
Wow, the break was longer than usual, but that's pretty impressive. I used to be a groundsman at Eden Park, and it takes a long time.
Quite amazing. What an operation, isn't it? And great technology.
Yeah. You used to have to settle on in once you had a late game. You knew that you weren't going to sleep till 1, 2 o'clock, and then you chuck a couple of after workers on top of that. It's a big shift. And there we go. We're speaking of retro round. That is an absolute cracker. That is a beauty. It's got shell on there, Rigger.
What happened to shell? Did they become Z, did they?
That's absolutely correct, yeah.
Is that a Cricket Max one? Is that a Max on left shoulder?
No, I think are you talking about the Warriors jersey on the right? Just rolled the fingers over it. The old-fashioned off-cutter against the left-hander. The one in the retro jersey was the least expressive. There we go. Yeah, get it nice and tight. Yeah, give her no choice. Look at that. It is a max rigger, yeah.
Yeah, that's going right back in the day. It's my day.
Yeah. Wide there.
What a game that was. 4 stumps. You got 12 if you hit it for 6 down the max zone. First season you couldn't be out if you're caught in the max zone. It's awesome. Just got caught either side of it trying to hit it into the max zone.
How many max zones did you hit?
Well, not many.
That is brilliant. That's what retro round's all about. Yeah, there we go. She's into it now.
And you had fielding positions, the max zone attendant, and like a little bit like the key in basketball, you weren't allowed in it until the ball was hit, and then you could sort of go into it. So you had to have your whippets in that position.
Well, in the same row, just a few seats over. Oh, back they come. Hey, get out of there. Yeah, that's good stuff. It's about a 4XL, that one. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Rigger. I believe this is his old man Craig Finlay on the right.
Oh, yeah, could be.
I think it is.
Yeah.
It's probably his match jersey.
Oh, I would say it is. And he must have been a big fella then too.
Got him! He's ripped his middle pole out. What a moment. With the old man watching on, Toby Finlay strikes.
Yeah, well, Bob, there'd been some swinging and missing. Yeah, it deserves a drink for that. Really does. The young fella's got one through the defences. Just kept it simple, kept it up there, took all the width away, and sneaks it through.
Bose has been done all ends up. Just 12 runs from 19 balls, very unlike him.